Hi Guy, today I wanted to broach on something I'm calling the Moonwalker Conundrum. As I'm sure, in fact I'm sure everybody knows by now, it's just you can't escape it from the news. Michael Jackson died the other day, and as always with celebrities passing away, the prices of memorabilia, singles, games, movies has just shot through the roof. And in particular, what I wanted to bring up was the one of the rather common games was Moonwalker for the Mega Drive or the Sega Genesis and the Sega Master System. Now, I mean, last week on eBay I was just doing a bit of general browsing, as I always have, and I came across a copy for £3 or £4. At the time, placed a bid, got, didn't win it, didn't think anything of it, and just left it on my watched items list to pick up at a later date when I got some time. And then obviously after the announcement the other day with him passing away, it caught my eye again because I was sent a reminder by eBay just to have a look at some similar priced items. And all of a sudden, this is on the day after he died, people were selling copies for like 30, 40, 50 pounds at a time. Now bear in mind, this is a very, very common game. It's probably common as something like Sonic. You can go in a retro shop, cash converted, places like that, or eBay itself, and there's piles and piles of copies for sale. But just because he's passed away, the price has shot up. So you think to yourself, well, fair enough. I mean, people want to pay that sort of a price. It's not something I would ever invest in. I mean, personally, if I was that desperate to get the game, I'd wait a few weeks until all the furore has died down and the funeral has been and gone. But the reason I wanted to make this video as well is there were some rather shocking people, sellers on eBay, that are just taking advantage. Quite a few times now, with the past couple of days, a couple of sellers have been listing the same game at around £100 to £150 at a time. Now you think to yourself, that's a bit over the top and extreme and nobody's going to pay that, but strangely enough some people have, and it's not even an immaculate copy. It's like torn manual or a bit rubbed around the corners or broken plastic with the plastic. It's just crazy, and I couldn't believe people would bid so much. And then it really took the biscuit this morning when I logged onto eBay and I saw a copy going for over £290. That's passing $500 for the folks over in the US. And you just think it's one game, and it really is an average game. There's nothing fantastic about it. It's just a plain old side-scrolling platform with a bit of dancing thrown in by the Michael Jackson character. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, I mean, if you've got a copy of this game, I would seriously suggest just throwing it on eBay, because honestly, I reckon in about 2 or 3 weeks it will just all die down and people will just return to as they were. So if you want to make some easy money, now's the time. But to all those people putting buy it nows of anything past £50, shame on you. I mean, fair enough, you want to make a quick buck, so to speak, but on the day, within 24 hours of the guy dying, it is just taking it a bit too far. But yeah, just to add to this, as you've probably seen my package video as well, whilst I was in there, I was just chatting to the guy behind the counter and just asking him, have you had any copies of Moonwalker in the back that maybe you've sold yourself? And he started laughing, the guy in Game Exchange, and just said that. He says, yeah, he says, I had about 3 copies of Moonwalker. He says I've still got 2 listed for sale, but he says I was receiving offers of like £60, £70 a time just to sell them, and he says I would have been stupid not to. So thumbs up to him, he's got to. But yeah, what a craze. It just shows you people are nuts about Michael Jackson. And great artist, great music and all the rest of it, very talented guy with some very dodgy things have happened in the past few years. But anyway, this is not what this YouTube channel is about. And as always guys, thanks for watching, and I'll do my best to post another video soon.